Hey everybody, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of a brand new game, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the DX version, because this game was one of my absolute favorites. Back when I was a kid, I used to play it all the time, and now I finally can record it and everything, and this is actually kind of exciting for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and press start. We got, brand new character slots, haven't touched it at all since I was, I did a couple of test runs, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and name our character. Now, something interesting does happen if you input Zelda in. And let's see if I could show that off. So you can hear the music now. I believe if we put in Zelda. Yep. The music changes. Which is a very, very interesting thing, but we don't want to play as Zelda. At least I'm not going to, because, it's fucking Link, it's not Zelda. It's always bothered me all of the time. But, I thought I'd just show off that little bit, that if you put in Zelda, you get a different music here, and that's really all that changes. I think there's, an additional extra thing that you can do in the German version or something like that. I don't remember what it is. I can't remember if we do lowercase. I don't know. Or maybe. I guess. You know what? No, fuck it. We're doing Shojin. Because, it's fucking me. Why wouldn't we? And it's. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't. Never mind. If we can't do Shojin, then I'm just gonna put in Link, because otherwise it's not gonna fit and it's gonna bug me. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna play as Link. And as you saw, this lovely girl rescued us from the beach after a terrible, terrible shipwreck. You thought I'd what? Well, obviously I wasn't dead. Ah, you mentioned Zelda. Marin. Well, we're probably totally drunk. Koholin Island. Koholin Island? I guess that's how you pronounce it. I never actually knew how to as a kid, so I just didn't even try. And we can get up and walk about. So, yeah, it's a little interesting that he mentioned Zelda, which kind of ties this in. This is actually a direct sequel to one of the games. I can't remember. It might be Zelda 2. Link's Adventure. But, I'm not entirely sure which one it is. But it is a direct sequel. And I believe that, years and years later, this has a direct sequel for itself. Like, something that happens and that references this game. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, how'd you know my name? The shield! Oh! We get our shield back. We all know how the shield works. Press B, and yeah, you can repel enemies and things. Anything that tries to kill us. So here's the world. Oh god, the chickens. We can walk around the first little area here. There's not too much going on though, and really most of it is kind of useless until we end up with additional stuff. I think up here is yeah, they're trying to name a kid. Baby wants a Yoshi doll. Well, we'll see if we can get you a Yoshi doll then. That actually might happen in this episode. That's one of the very earliest things you can do. But I just want to show around a little bit. Oh god, right. Yeah. Okay, can we just move past? I know I can't lift it. You need the power bracelet for those, and as you know, we don't have the power bracelet. The annoying part is, that message doesn't actually end up going away until, it comes back every time you restart the game, which really annoys me. We'll get to this later, but here's the shop. You can buy back your shield if a like takes it. The shovel's there, and once you buy the shovel, it gets replaced with the bow and arrow, which costs a total of 900 rupees and is the bane of my existence. Up here is a fishing minigame. We'll get to that later. There's a chain chomp, which isn't from this game at all. He can't actually hurt you. And a dog. What's interesting, you can attack the dog and he will attack you. I think the chain chomp is like part of the background or something, because it's weird that you can like go through them. And then in here, somebody is there. We don't have to talk to her until much later. We can't go up yet, so obviously we'll just have to go down towards the beach. Now, if you were to talk to all these people, you would get hints of where to go. But I know where to go, because I remember most of the beginning of the game. So unless a character specifically talks to us, I'm probably not going to talk to them. Get out of my way. Don't hurt me. Fucking... I don't even remember what those are. And there it is. Our sword. It's not the Master Sword, though. It's just a sword. The owl! The fucking owl! There was a lad in... There was an owl in fucking Ocarina. There's an owl here, except this one doesn't turn his head upside down. Violently. The winged fish. North to the forest. Well, we'll see what this windfish business is all about right after we get our sword. So it has Link engraved on it, I guess. Fucking love. If you have the little thing nearby, it'll kill it. So here we go. Got the sword, our attack, and the very familiar music that starts playing. I'm gonna go through and quickly try and farm out some rupees before we go all the way back. Only because there's quite a few things that you need money for in the village, and while we don't need to do them immediately... My god, I'm getting on nothing. That fucking monkey. Can't really kill him yet. We'll go back to that house later once we need to. I know what's in there, we just can't activate it yet. And we can kill these, finally. Wow, there's like... nothing. There's a very specific set of grass, which, we can go to and get a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, well, that's nice. Guardian Acorn. Reduces the damage you take by half. It's like a temporary power-up. As far as I know, this is one of the very few Zeldas which actually have temporary power-ups. There's another one for attack as well. It's a really, really strange thing. There we go. Oh man, it feels so good to be playing this game again. Like, oh, it's been so long. But I love this game. I'm a fan of a lot of Zelda games, and actually I have a couple of other Game Boy Zelda games, so if y'all like this and want me to, I can play the Oracle series, which is okay. It's definitely not nearly as good as this series. But, or this game rather, because this isn't a series. Unfortunately, well, I was about to say unfortunately this is the only one in the series, but that sort of makes it unique. And I don't think I would lament this being the only one that we got. Anyways, now we're back in the village. We've got 5 rupees. We can do something with 5 rupees. I can, at least. First thing I want to do, though, before we head up into the forest, because that's the way up, we can drop down into this well. And there's a piece of heart. So, what it means is we press select on this screen, and it shows the, thing. God, I'm bad at this. As you can see, there are 8 things that we need to get from the dungeons, and this is like our sort of subscreen. You could see at the bottom there 0 out of 12. That's referring to the photo opportunities that we can get. There are 12 possible photos. Only a few of them are missable, so we're definitely going to get those, and the others I'll get them as I can. And those are the rewards you get from the stages. Over here on the left is all of our equipment. And there's a few things that go up on the top there. We're going to find one soon. So, you'll be able to see what they are in just a moment. Because I kind of have to go over here to get it. Ugh. Unfortunately, one of the quickest things that we're going to have to spend money on is the shovel. Because the shovel is sort of necessary for, well, a few things that we need. So, we can walk right by the house. Oh, this field. This is where all of the traditional cutting and mowing grass portions are from. Hey, there it is. So this is the game's collectibles. Secret seashells. If we collect a lot of them, something good's bound to happen. Oh, and something good does. We need 20 of them. It's kind of interesting that there's only 20 scattered in this game. Like, for a collectible in a series, that seems like so little. Especially when, like, you look at Assassin's Creed or something like that. I mean, like, the second one just dropped a bomb on you with 100 feathers plus whatever else the other collectibles were. I forget what they were at this point. It's like, man, games used to have 20 max, and they didn't make you run around for them. So now on this screen, we have one seashell. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, so unlike the chickens, if you attack the dogs, they will retaliate immediately, whereas the chickens, you have to attack a whole bunch, but the dog stops after one hit. It's like a tit-for-tat type thing. Because the dog, you know, it's an accident, but the dog is more aggressive. I don't know if they ever reintroduce the dog. Eventually, the dog will get way more aggressive towards you. How much is the shop game? 1 play, 10 rupees. Well... Now, I'll admit, I'm actually absolutely terrible at this game. So, we're just going to get that prize in the middle. Which, as you can see... Oh, shit. Did I already fuck it up? Oh, I might have already fucked it up. Did I just lose? Did I get... Oh, okay, I got it. Thank God. Yeah, it's just timing, but I'm really, really bad at it. I've learned that, like, the best place to time it is in that corner right there, the bottom left corner. This is a pretty good way to get rupees, because those are all 20s, and you pay him 10, so you'll make out 10 rupees every time, and you could just leave and enter in again, and all the stuff respawns except for the Yoshi doll. So now we have a Yoshi doll. And so begins the trading minigame, which, unlike a lot of Zelda games, this one starts right off the bat. Puts you into the trading minigame. Yep. When you want to save, push all the buttons at once. Really? I think the kids, like, that are playing ball say the exact same thing. Which, I should actually probably listen to that. But, if it's anything like the other Zelda games, probably gonna end up saving when I fucking die. Although that's a bad thing. There's actually, I don't know if any of the other Zelda games do this, but there is a secret ending to this game. Well, it's not really a secret ending. It's just like a little extra cutscene at the end. But you only get it if you end the game with 0 continues. If you never die, you can get that ending. But, I'm telling you guys now, I'm probably not gonna get it. There are parts of this game that are genuinely difficult. Although, that's from when I played this game way back when. I don't remember how it is anymore. And I'm sort of taking my time and reminiscing, because it just sort of feels nice to play a Zelda game again. Alright, do you have something in the shop yet? No, okay. He eventually will get something else in his stock that I need to buy before I buy the shovel. Or I could just save up and buy the shovel, but... And I'm going to need way more rupees in order to do something else. But we can continue part of the trading quest right here. Straight to the baby. we can give it to the baby. And we get a bow! Or the ribbon. It doesn't really look like a ribbon. I thought you could... Wait, those are? I'll be lost in the hills later. Oh, hey, Marin's over here. Let's see what she has to say. Taryn went to the forest. Ballad of the Windfish. Oh, she just keeps going. Oh, I thought it was like a cutscene. Wow, Marin, that's beautiful. How did you turn your voice into an 8-bit cartridge? Yep, that was my dumb joke. So, we could go do the bow. Nah, let's get the forest out of the way. Man, I'm just so happy to be playing this game. God damn. Oh, it's the owl again. He's gonna get real annoying. Hoot! It's a Wake of the Dreamer. What's that mean? If you haven't played this game, you'll find out later. If you have played this game, I'm winking at you. Hey, what? It sounds like some sort of like fucking mafia thing. You know, it might be a little hard to leave the island while he's napping, if you know what I mean. Have you visited the Dale Cave? You should go there. Maybe the windfish is watching. Isn't it sleeping? Fucking cryptic bullshit owl. Whatever. And these are moblins. Man. I think the sprites in this are really, really similar to the NES version. Just like a little bit higher quality, obviously. We can't get that chest, unfortunately. I would love to get that chest because I believe there's a whole ton of rupees in there. And, oh, yeah, we can show this off. So, this piece of power, it makes you slightly faster and kills the fuck out of everything. I mean, really, when you hit somebody with it, they go flying. Or explode immediately. Super fun. I'm glad that we got one here, so I can show it off, well, really immediately to you guys. Look at that! Now, I'm supposed to go into a cave, but, I'm not gonna go into the cave just yet, because I want to use up this power-up. Unfortunately, this power-up does not last through a stage change, so if I go into a building, it'll empty. Ooh, I think that's the photographer's house? Oh no, Crazy Tracy. Man, I've completely forgotten who Crazy Tracy is. I think that's a like way later type thing. Oh crap, I actually exited the area, so they all respawn. No! Wow! That's gonna be super fucking annoying until we get a certain item. I can't go over there just yet. Well, we can, but we have to go around a different way. Hi, Great Fairy. We don't really need you. Not right now, anyway. Oops. So, interestingly, I think that, like, it doesn't actually count as you killing an enemy if they fall into a pit. Because, like, the enemies do actually disappear from the screen for a little while. Wow, this power-up is lasting forever. Like, really? Holy crap. I don't think it's supposed to last this long. Maybe I have a cartridge that is glitched or something. What is that thing? It looks like a tanuki rather than a... Gonna be lost because of you. You're a dickweed. Oh, it's a raccoon. Very sensitive to dust and powder. Gee, I wonder if that's a hint. Well, we're gonna lose our power-up, but we have to go in here. Bats! Or rather, keys! Oh, cool. Aw, damn it. I really thought for a second there that I wouldn't lose that rupee. That's okay. 50 rupees! That'll be real nice when we go back to the village. The green ones. Oh my god, I'm getting pieces of power like everywhere. I don't remember them spawning this much. Unfortunately, there is no puzzle here. You actually cannot get to that heart piece until you have the power bracelet. And in fact, I think until power bracelet level 2 maybe. Yeah, there's a level up for it. Anyways, we need this. The toadstool. Mellow aroma fills into your nostrils. You're gonna get high! You're gonna get high as fuck! I think it is sort of an allusion to drugs, I'm not gonna lie. And then we can see that chest over there. So they've shown us the chest twice. If you know anything about game design, you know that means that that chest is probably important. Like, maybe it has that key that was mentioned to us. Wow, I really am just getting tons and tons of goodies. Ooh, I'll take rupees. Rupees are super important at the beginning of the game. Only because you need to buy your initial, like, set of equipment that you're gonna use. I mean, like the shovel and the bow and arrow. Although, technically, we don't need to buy them. But something else happens for that. And, I think I might show that as, like, a little extra special thing. Alright, so we have the toadstool. Which means we need to go visit that, spooky tree house that we saw before. No! I'm facing the wrong way. There we go. It's a little weird playing this with a joystick because Link only has 4 directions. Although, interestingly, he does support diagonal... Oh, fuck. He does support diagonal movement. I think it's every time I walk through, like, a door or something, or a major area transition, that message resets. I'm not entirely sure. Just have to try not to touch any goddamn things. Alright, let's go in here to the spooky treehouse, where there's a witch! Double, toil and trouble. So, she wants a toadstool. Switch out to that, and give her a toadstool. You're gonna mix it. Wait, what are you mixing it in? If you're making it a powder... What? Magic powder. Now, see, I don't understand if she's, like, is that cauldron empty? Is it actually just a giant mortar and pestle? Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, magic powder. Yeah, go to the forest, pick some mushrooms, and we'll get even more. Or we can just win some at the minigame if we want to. There's 2 ways to get this powder. We are gonna need it a few times throughout the game, but like most games, it works like the lantern in Link to the Past, but it also does some other things. For instance, these guys. We can't actually attack them; they're electrified. And I think even if we do put powder on him, he'll still be electrified. But something weird happens. Ow! Something weird happens on... couple of enemies. That happens to those. This is bad. So most of the enemies will just get set on fire. I need that heart. Thank you. Most enemies just get set on fire, but there's a couple that have specific animations towards the powder. Like that one. It kind of bugs me that I can't just have the shield out all the time. But such is life. Oh, okay, good. Oh, alright. Problem is, you can't, like, attack this guy from the front at all. Without getting hit. You're not dead. Anyways, enough fucking around in the forest. We've got plenty of rupees. And we need to go, I really don't expect to get this many power-ups. It'll probably last forever, too. Put some on the raccoon. Like, goddamn, man. I can remember just biting into a juicy toadstool. I can't tell if he has a southern accent or if he has some sort of European one. I think he has a southern accent. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna switch to shield. Does he say anything else? All tuckered out. He ate too many shrooms. Turned into a raccoon. And, fucked up the above forest. If we were to go up while he was a raccoon, it would have just taken us to the bottom of the screen again. And we wouldn't have been able to move on. But now, we've unlocked this. Which is the tail key. And the owl comes back. Hoot. Retrieve the instrument. So yeah, our next part is to go up, or to go back down to the beach and go to the tail cave. Yeah, like lakes. But I want to explore just a little bit up here before we go down there. Because why not, you know? I can't even hit you. Is there anything up here? Oh yeah, we can't go through most of this. I mean, we can, it's just water. But, up to a certain point, we kind of need the, item that we get from the first dungeon to move on. Which is nice. There's no, like, artificial barriers. It's just you need the item from the previous place to move on. And over here, Ulrira, ask you about anything. Yeah, it's sort of like the tip thing. Wow, this is a nice chest. Well then. Hello, whoever. No, that was a bad joke. Basically, it's like if you get lost, you can go to that place and it'll give you a hint about where to go next. Oh, like, Terran's gone. Yeah, he sort of just skips out after his little spell there. Oh my god! The music is just going to be exclusively the goddamn power-up music. Because I keep getting power-ups. That forest is just really good for it. Oh, that counts as an area transition, and therefore the acorn disappeared from us. Well, we've got quite a bit now. But I'm gonna end off this episode here. Because, well, we have a lot of things that we need to do. And I want to spread it out a little bit. So I think this one will be, you know, a half-hour episodes long series. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the background, because that was interesting to design. The game plays in 60 frames, or so my capture software tells me. So I wanted to show it off in 60 frames, and the only way to do that without stretching it, because the game is not in a high-definition resolution, is to put a high-definition barrier or a border around it. So I tried to make it, you know, animated and everything. It's from the game, and it's not just blown up. I, you know, opened up an emulator and made captured that and everything. But the technical side of apart from it, do you enjoy watching the series within that border? I realize that could be a little annoying, especially because it's a lot smaller on the screen now, but hopefully if you're watching this on a TV or if you're watching it on a monitor itself and you full screen it, it's still a decent enough size that you can enjoy it. If you're watching it on a phone, you might not like it as much, and sorry about that. But I don't know. Yeah, tell me what you think. If you don't care about the 60 frames, maybe I'll just record it in a regular format and, you know, just upload it as is. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Anyways, I will see you next time on another episode. And, we will probably go down to the beach and see what things await in the Tail Cave. Bye-bye.